Hi guys, welcome back to Blue Beans Not So Daily, exposing my classmates. I'm staying anonymous, and I'll be exposing my classmate, let's call them Queso. Here's how it all started. I was walking to my class when, out of nowhere, Kay started screaming at me for framing them. I just stood there, completely confused, wondering what they were even talking about. At the time, my friends and I had just been chatting about random silly things, but now they were furious at Kay for yelling at me. My friends started shouting back at Kay, and eventually, Kay just ran away. Later that day, I was in the cafeteria when I saw Kay bullying one of my friends. I immediately went to tell the teacher, and Kay ended up getting sent to the principal's office. After that, I walked up to my friend to make sure they were okay. They said they were fine, but I could tell it had shaken them a little. A few hours later, still the same day, Kay came right up to me again and started yelling, this time for telling on them. I told them to be quiet and walked away. They started to follow me, but my friends stepped in and blocked them. The next day, things got worse. My friends and I were walking to the library when Kay suddenly ran at my friend and punched them. But my friend didn't hold back, they punched Kay right back, and Kay ran off again. Unfortunately, Kay wasn't done. Later that day, they came into the library and hit my friend again. This time, I stepped in, I pushed Kay and slapped them. They slapped me back, but before it could go any further, my friend punched Kay again, and that was the end of it for the day. The bell rang, school was over, and I just went home thinking, what was that even? Bye, Skivitus.
Hey guys, I'm Froggy. So back when I was in 8th grade, during first block, our teacher took us to the library for class. I was doing my work when my best friend, let's call her Blueberry, suddenly leaned over and said, "You know, you and Jasper." Now, I'd known Jasper since 2nd grade, same as Blueberry. The moment she said that, I froze mid-movement and looked straight at her. She was grinning like she'd just discovered the juiciest piece of gossip in the world. I immediately blurted out, probably louder than I should have, "Why would you even say that?" Before I could recover, another friend sitting across from us came in and agreed with Blueberry. This all happened in the last few minutes of class. While we were packing up, Blueberry would not stop talking about how cute Jasper and I would be as a couple. By the time the next class started, it felt like I already had an allegation against me planted by my own best friend. The next day came, and I was still not over it. Blueberry kept bringing it up, and more of my friends started joining in. The worst part, because I kept complaining about it and saying how uncomfortable it made me, they took that as a reason to tease me even more. I finally told Blueberry to stop explaining that Jasper already had a girlfriend at the time. They're not together anymore, but this was before that breakup. She respected that. But the others didn't. Eventually, Jasper found out. I told him myself. He didn't care at all, just shrug it off. But as the school year went on, the shipping only got worse. It reached a point where even some teachers I actually knew started joining in. One day during lunch, I asked Jasper for his phone number because I genuinely wanted to reconnect with him. We weren't as close anymore, more like regular friends. But the moment I asked, my friends erupted into loud ooh noises, acting like I'd just proposed to him. For the record, this was after his breakup, which I only found out about months later. It felt like I couldn't escape this the entire school year. I was so relieved when summer finally started, but here's the catch. I had promised Jasper that I'd take him to school events because I told him he was lame for only going on field trips, and I knew some of my friends would be there. Which means, yep, I'm going to have to deal with the shipping all over again.
Hello my Sigmas, it's your local Bungo Stray Dogs fan. So, I once had this teacher back in either 4th grade. This teacher used to stutter a lot. I'm going to call her Miss Fodor because she looks suspiciously like Fodor Dostoevsky. Now, Miss Fodor was actually a pretty nice teacher to me personally. But something happened that made me really skeptical about her. One day, a girl in my class, let's call her Yumiko, was playing with her silicone glue. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a clearer, shinier version of regular glue. Anyway, Yumika was messing around with her glue when Miss Photo noticed and decided to confiscate it. Yumika did not take